Good afternoon, Shade. How are you today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. So I understand that you're here to talk to me about a few things.
Yes, you could say in a sense.
What's going on?
I guess here recently I've been getting a little down in the dumps about, here I am 23 and yet I have still not completed my goal the one goal I probably set for myself of completing school, college.
Wow. Okay. So tell me a little bit about that.
Well, you know, I've been like a super duper senior for probably about 2 or 3 years now. I did a lot of moving with my past relationship. I moved to probably went to about it's my third school I'm at, and every school I go to, it's always one more year to graduate.
Okay.
Of course, having kids kind of deters some stuff, but I kept motivation, I guess, for lack of a word, to try to keep doing it, but it just seems like it always becomes a fail.
Wow. So it sounds like it upsets you that you haven't been able to complete this task.
That's correct. It does. It does upset me in some ways. Um, Mostly, I mean, it's just like I kind of want to give up, but everybody says not to. But I don't think anybody still understands like how hard it truly is to not give up when it's just not going your way.
Right. I could see that would be hard on you. You gave yourself, to your children, having your children and your family, and
Yeah,
so that
had
would take away from.
yeah. Then I had to substitute stuff to go to work and everything. And then what gets me discouraged more is that when I first moved to Texas, it's just they like everything was done differently. If I knew some stuff before I came, I may have been in a different place, but I didn't. And so I got dismissed, quote unquote, for a semester. And then I came back and I thought I was doing good, but then, this next semester that came through, it's not like I failed any classes. I just didn't, I was just shy of making the GPA. And so, therefore, they dismissed me again. That was just like, the end for me, I feel like.
Well, um, that's hard, I would imagine on you. You sound frustrated because you weren't able to complete that task. You haven't been able to finish school.
Yeah, I mean, it is. And then it's like I try to, not compromise my major by detouring too far from it. I
Right.
kind of want to kind of still be in the field.
Right. You don't want to give up.
Yeah, but at this point, it's kind of like I just want to graduate. So it's like I don't even care what I graduate with. I had so many other things to that I wanted to do as far as like education, but getting to the point of getting a bachelor's degree, an undergrad, is becoming so trying. I don't even know if I want to go
Right.
for.
You you feel torn that which way should you go because you know that you need to just finish. That's what you feel.
Yeah, I just need to finish because I can't. Not a normal college student, even like a normal, even a non-traditional one. I mean, I know a lot of people. Everybody says, "Oh, everybody does it with kids. They do it with kids," but it's like,
It's hard.
yeah, it's not my life. And so
So
everybody's different.
you feel discouraged that your life is different than other people and that you're not able to finish school given your situation.
Yeah, discouraged is a great word for that. It is very discouraging. I don't know what to do really as far as what to do next. It's just hard to get out of the rut to try to look forward for a positive.
And you feel confused. What should you do in your situation? You're not quite sure.
No, I'm not. I mean, I want to finish, but then in a sense, like my mom said, she said maybe I just need to find another job, like just find a better job. But then that kind of hurts too, because it's like, it's like she gave up on me with that, and it's like, should I just give up too?
Wow. So it sounds like you're feeling conflicted here again because your mom's saying one thing, her being your support system, is telling you stop stop school completely and go to work. And that isn't what you want to do.
No, but maybe I misinterpreted. I don't know, but that's what she told me, and so that's why I took it because I'm a bit of a pessimist. But
So you feel that you're a pessimist, you think negatively a lot?
I do. When it comes to it, I like to think of the worst possible situation. So if anything other than the worst, I prepare myself for the worst.
Okay.
So anything that happens outside of that it'll be okay. At least it wasn't the worst thing I prepared myself for.
You feel a little bit comforted when you already think about the negative things first.
Yeah.
So you're comforted by whatever comes out of it, whether it's negative or positive.
Yeah, so I don't necessarily. Yeah, I'm an emotional person. So I don't.
Emotional.
Yeah, so I don't. Be disappointed. I'll be like, oh, I knew this was gonna happen. So I guess in a sense to guard myself.
Wow. Where would you want to see yourself?
I mean, in relation to school, of course, I want to graduate. I wanted to graduate, and then I even wanted to go to nursing school. That's in the 4 years torn out of life to do. But, I mean, the end result will be positive, just like getting an undergrad will be positive. But, got to do one to get to the other. And crossing the first bridge, it's just getting more difficult and difficult as time goes on. And I set goals for myself and not going the way I wanted them to.
Right. You feel discouraged that the goals that you've set, you have been unable to achieve them.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully, the way I'm looking at it, I always try to find other options, but hopefully when I go and speak with my advisor, she'll be able to readmit me, or if not, hopefully I could find another place to finish at, just to finish. It's like either way, I have a year.
Sure.
Like no matter where I go, so I just want to get done. Just getting back into the swing of things. Like after becoming a new person and starting my new self or what have you. I actually started doing better in school. When I first got dismissed, of course I failed. Like I had F's and D's, and then this semester I came back, I had all C's and like B's. So it's like you can see me climbing,
right?
But of course, a school's going to follow per policy. So just because I see my potential growth doesn't mean that they necessarily see or care to see it. So they have to do what they have to do.
You feel disappointed that they follow policy, having to, dismiss you without looking at what you have achieved.
Right, and so therefore, when I go and speak with my advisor, hopefully I can point that out and get an appeal done, and maybe I'll just be able to get back in there and get it done, so I can just be
Back in school.
Maybe I'll be more smiley.
Right. Well, Shada, you sound really hopeful for the future that you're going to be able to achieve that goal when you're going to talk to your advisor and figure out when you can get back to school.
Yes, I am. And you got to keep hope, you got to keep faith, got to keep pushing for more positive.
Right. So just to sum everything up that we talked about today, you have been out of school, in and out of school because you've moved a lot of things with your family, personal issues have prevented you from completing school on the time that you want. And you just, feel kind of at a loss, but you're, hoping that you can push through.
Yes, that's correct.
Great. So I'm here to help you do that, and I will see you next time.
Okay.
Thank you.